109, a blocked rear window is only a ticketable offense if the driver is also missing at least one side mirror. Both mirrors intact means no violation. No violation means no legal basis for the stop. And under Delaware v. Prowse, a 1979 Supreme Court case, a traffic stop without an actual observed violation of the law is unconstitutional, regardless of what the officer believed could have happened. Officer Rain just told this court the car had all its mirrors.
No, interrupt. Right, you can step down. Watch your step, Chris.
Two officers pull over a woman on a December afternoon. What started as a routine traffic stop ended with her in handcuffs. This is Judge Brian Oakley's courtroom at the 34th District Court in Michigan. On December 19, 2025, officers Abdullah Mohisen and Chris Rain of the Romulus Police Department pulled over the defendant because her rear window was obstructed. As far as they were concerned, that window was all they needed. Under the Fourth Amendment, before an officer can stop your vehicle, they need a legally valid reason, and that reason has to hold up in court. But defense attorney Ms. Bridgeroy says the law on that is not as simple as the officers thought.
Ms. Bridgeroy?
Defender Service E88847 on behalf of Irish. Cassandra Irish.
Thank you. Who's our first witness, Mr. Kaplan?
The first witness would be Officer Mohisen.
Please, Tim.
Ronald.
Yes.
Yeah, Marcia.
Oh, I'll wait.
No, you won't. You still say that.
There's a little pin in.
Sorry.
Little pin here.
Yes.
Can behave himself.
Since that, we're just waiting on the check.
Officer, all the way up front. Come on up. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth today? Watch your step on my ramp. Have a seat in that chair. Get settled in and then state your full name and spell your last name for Heather if you would.
Abdullah Mohisen, spelling it A-B-D-U-L-L-A-H, last name M-O-H-E-I-N.
E-N-S-E, spell the last name again.
M-O-H-E-I-S-E-N.
Got it? Okay.
Your Honor, I'd like to place that offer to plea bargain. I'd like to place them in the open.
Go ahead.
That is, it'll be an attempt to actually use of controlled substance under 7411 notion.
The 1 year? Okay, thank you. Noted.
I did receive that. I also received an offer. I gave him comment for an attempt. I said that I'm trying to do.
Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Your Honor, we would move to admit proposal exhibit 1. It's a laboratory report authored by a state police chemist showing that the substance confiscated by the police officers if that is a control substance.
Counsel?
I have their picture in you.
Abdullah Mohisen,
Sir, how many years have you been a police officer
2.5,
with which police department?
Providence.
Sir, I'd like to take you back in time to, as we can't go forward, 7/19 of 2025. That about 40 years. Were you working?
Yes.
What were your duties at that time as a police officer?
Patrol.
Sir, give me an occasion while on patrol, me eliminated Cassandra Irish.
Yes.
If you saw Cassandra Irish again, you think you'd recognize her? You think you recognize Cassandra Irish?
I don't know.
Judge, we have a second of this.
Okay.
You were involved in a traffic stop involving Cassandra.
Yes.
You're saying you're not sure if you recognize her today.
Yes.
Now, in terms of how did you learn her name was Cassandra Irish?
For Brian identification card.
So, what formal contact did you have with Cassandra Irish, whoever she might be? Brian Troll,
Traffic stop.
do you remember the basis for the traffic stop?
Yes.
What's the basis?
The rear window or the rear windshield was obstructing
Are you alone or with a partner this time?
the parking.
And what is your partner's name?
Also,
Sir, regarding the traffic stop, do you or your partner attempt to determine the defendant's status as a driver or non-driver? Do you attempt to determine through lien her identity?
yes,
And what did you determine through lien?
that her driving status was suspended.
As a result of learning that her driver's license was suspended, what action did you take?
It's under the list
Why didn't you arrest her?
because her driver's had sending.
Are you involved in a search or is it your partner? Search of the defendant, say, like,
I believe I searched her. My part of the research with her.
did you find anything on Cassandra?
I don't believe so.
What about your partner? Do you know whether he did?
Yeah, it's about something.
Who did? He did or you did?
Either one.
Are you involved at all in reserving any controlled substances and weight of encounter stated by your partner?
Yes.
What do you do? What's your role?
Place it to evidence.
Did you do so in this case?
Yes.
Are you able to tell the judge what the controlled substance was?
It was Suboxone. And I believe I referred to my report.
Sure. Judge, may you read history board?
Yes.
Yeah, take your time on this. Because you remember we did review for the
Yes.
and what substance was it? Performance.
It was Suboxone and Advil.
Now, do you remember the area where you first encountered the driver? In what streets or neighborhood?
Yes.
Or what streets?
Easter and
Where are Easter and Wick located? One municipality.
in the city of Lagos.
Oh, can you tell the judge that the car driven by this person?
It was paragraph or words.
You want to refresh his memory, my man?
Sure.
Was a 2012 silver Ford.
Was Cassandra Irick, whoever this person is, alone in the vehicle or with me?
Alone.
Was she in the front seat or back seat?
She was in the driver's seat.
Front driver's seat?
Correct.
Thank you, Your Honor. Looking for
Ms. Ridgway.
Officer, did you state your last name one more time? I just pronounce it.
Mason.
Moheson. So, Officer Moheson, on this day in question, you are in your sound car.
Correct.
You and your partner,
Yes.
Officer Reyna. You see a silver Ford Focus,
Yes.
and it has some items in the back window.
Correct.
You and your partner pull over the silver Ford Focus,
Correct.
and you conduct a traffic stop.
Correct.
Then you discover that the driver may have a suspended license.
Correct.
And you and your partner approached the car. Oh, that out real quick. Before we found out about the suspended license, you and your partner approached the car
Correct.
on the passenger side.
Correct.
And you guys tell the driver the reason for the stop.
there's no requirement of the officers.
There's no question. You didn't even ask a question. You're making statements.
You told Cassandra Irick, did you not, that the reason for the stop was for the exterior back window?
That's a statement. That's a statement, counsel.
Your Honor, this is cross examination.
And you're making statements. And I don't know if you've noticed his hesitation because you're not asking questions. Did you, or maybe you make a statement and say, is that right?
You told the driver the reason for the stop, correct?
I don't recall.
You don't recall. Would watching your body camera footage refresh your recollection?
We had checked on relevancy grounds. Maybe it's certainly for it to be.
What's the relevance whether or not they told her why she was stopped?
Your Honor, my position is that this was an illegal stop. They stopped her for allegedly having things in the back window. They told her that's what they stopped her for, but there was no problem. They possibly stopped the vehicle. So I am trying to establish that they did indeed stop her for having things in the back window and not for expired license or anything.
But he said he stopped her because of the back window. On the stand, he said that.
So to be clear, Officer Moheson, you stopped the vehicle, correct?
Questions have been asking is,
It has.
You approach the vehicle, you get the driver's information, right?
Right.
And that's when you run the license, right?
I don't recall if she told us she was suspended prior to running her lean.
And you said you've been a Romulus police officer for 2.5 years.
Correct.
A police officer in total for 2.5 years.
Correct.
And so you know the laws of the state of Michigan.
Correct.
And you understand the laws of the state of Michigan.
Yes.
And you know you can pull people over for civil infractions.
Your Honor, we want to check. This isn't a primer on Fourth Amendment law. Whatever happened,
Yeah.
push the question.
I have no question.
Okay, go ahead.
You understand that you have to have probable cause to pull a car over.
Judge, it's an inappropriate issue.
It is.
Side with the laws, Judge. He doesn't.
I'm just thinking if he knows that.
Doesn't matter what he knows. Ask him if he thought he had probable cause. Ask him that.
I don't.
Okay. Any redirect?
No further questions. We'll call Officer Reagan.
You can step down.
Thank you, Right.
Send Chris in if you would. Oh, Jamie's got him. Watch your step. Good morning. Raise your right hand. Swear affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth today. Watch your step on my ramp. Have a seat. When you're ready, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. State your name. What's it?
Officer Chris Rainer, Brian Oakley's department.
Raina.
Rainer, yes, sir.
Officer Rain, good to see you. Officer Rain, how many years have you worked for the Romulus Police Department?
Be 10 years in July.
Taking it back to December 19 of last year, 2025. About 4 in the afternoon, were you working?
I was.
What were you doing at the time?
I was on patrol.
Did you have a partner or were you acting alone?
At a partner house in my
Are you in a marked vehicle or unmarked?
Mark.
Uniform or no uniform?
Full class vehicle.
Did you have contact with a woman named Cassandra Eric?
I did. Yes.
Where did you have contact with Cassandra Eric?
Easter Road and I believe Marywood. In Ron, city of Romulus.
In what municipalities are located? You said Romulus.
Correct.
Please. Officer, what caused you to notice this person, Cassandra Eric?
The rear window of her vehicle was completely blocked, as if she wouldn't have been able to see out of it,
Is it a ticketable offense?
as far as I understand.
Do you remember where precisely you first encountered the driver of the other vehicle?
You mean like where in the city?
Yeah.
It was in the area of Easter and Wick, is what I recall.
I'll answer you so of noticing obstructed window, obstructed windshields, windows, what actions, if any, did you?
I conducted a traffic stop.
Do you remember what type of vehicle this person was in?
I remember being a smaller sedan. I don't remember specifically make a model, unfortunately. I could look back at the report that I parked the road if needed.
Oh, yes, sir. Do you know whether the driver was alone in the vehicle? Now, if you saw the driver in that vehicle again, do you think you recognize him?
I will.
Look around the court and let Judge Oakley know whether you see him.
Yeah, lady in black.
Your Honor, may the record reflect the witnesses identifying the.
Noted.
But what actions do you take, if any, when you made a traffic stop or initiated a traffic stop?
Right.
Did the driver decide to lie?
She did it. I made contact with the driver's side of the vehicle and we discovered that her license was suspended.
What did you do when you learned the young lady's license had been suspended?
So with our policy and procedure, it's an arrestable offense. I got her out of the vehicle, placed her in handcuffs, and walked her to the back of the patrol vehicle. After conducting a search on her person.
Did you conduct a search of the person?
I'll be honest, the person, I don't remember if it was myself or my partner, Officer Mahyson. I know I searched the vehicle, but I can't call at that moment if I searched her person or if he did. One of us would have conducted a search.
I'm sorry, any contraband found?
Not on the push.
Did you find any kind?
I did.
Where did you locate contraband?
It was inside of a purse, which had a couple plastic baggies in it. It was on the passenger side of the vehicle.
Any other women in the car or standing in the car?
No,
Defendant offered an explanation.
get out of the ball off the top of it.
Officer, what happens when you confiscate what might be controlled substances?
We collect it, we hold it with us until we take it to the station. We kind of do a what we call processing the evidence. So we secure it generally in a manila envelope or a plastic bag. We secure it with property tape. Put it in a drop box with what's called an MSP lab sheet, which is just us asking the Michigan State Police to do an analysis of what we believe is narcotics. And then
Defendant was stating that she had a valid prescription for the controlled substance.
not that I recall,
So what happens ultimately to this defendant?
she'll be arrested for possession of narcotics.
Hey, there, nothing from.
Cross, Ms. Ridgway.
Officer Reina, you were driving, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're the one who pulled over your stopped cars.
That's true.
And you did that because of the allegedly obstructed rear window of this Ford Focus.
Perfect.
You didn't really notice anything else about this car, right?
Perfect.
It had all its mirrors
As far as I know, yes, ma'am.
and it was operating fine.
Yes.
I have no further questions.
Under Michigan statute, MCL 257.709, a blocked rear window is only a ticketable offense if the driver is also missing at least one side mirror. Both mirrors intact means no violation. No violation means no legal basis for the stop. And under Delaware v. Prowse, a 1979 Supreme Court case, a traffic stop without an actual observed violation of the law is unconstitutional, regardless of what the officer believed could have happened. Officer Rain just told this court the car had all its mirrors.
No, incorrect.
Right, you can step down. Watch your step, Chris.
Your Honor, people arrest.
Any defense witnesses
No,
ready for argument?
Any fees, thousands of times across the United States per day, maybe not Saturday and Sunday. You have police officers on patrol and marked vehicle judge. They observe a car with obstructed view for the driver. They initiate a traffic stop. In doing so, they learn that the defendant has a suspended license, and as you know, judge, that's an arrestable offense. They arrested her, they search her, incident to the arrest, and it's unclear as to who did what. But collectively, the two of them confiscated the drugs, and you know that they followed procedure. You've heard from both of them as what happened to the controlled substance. We would seek a bind over as charged.
Counsel.
Your Honor, this case was a violation of Miss Irish Fourth Amendment rights, and she's pulled over for this alleged infraction. MCL 257.709 clearly states that a person shall not drive a motor vehicle if driver visibility through the rear window is obstructed, unless the vehicle is equipped with two mirrors, one on each side. So the only way that they could have probable cause to pull over Miss Irish on this day is if her vehicle was obstructed and she was missing one of her two side mirrors. We just heard Officer Brandon say nothing else was wrong with the vehicle. There was no probable cause to stop the car. That is from Wren versus the United States. That is established law. There was no probable cause to believe a traffic violation happened.
Mr. Kaplan, argument.
Well, thank you. Their unequivocal testimony that that vehicle, the silver Ford Focus, 2012, had an obstructed rear window. That's dangerous. It's dangerous driving that way. It could lead to accidents. Legislature doesn't want that. In this case, that's what she had. It's a question of fact for the jury beyond.
Just briefly, Your Honor, whether or not it's dangerous,
Is there a argument?
Yeah, because I didn't like yours.
the police have to follow the law. They both testify that they're police officers, that they know the law. They pulled Miss Irish over outside of their bounds as law enforcement. Okay, I understand seeing something obstructed and thinking, oh, maybe she can't see, but unless you have probable cause to pull somebody over for a traffic infraction, you cannot do that. And from this infraction, Miss Irish was arrested, a search was conducted. That is all fruit of the poisonous tree in this case. Thank you.
How is it probable cause if it's not a infraction?
Obstructed window, obstructed rear window is an offense. And it's dangerous.
But she just read me the statute. And it said that the obstructed window is only an infraction if she doesn't have side mirrors.
You have to very evidence about.
I did. She asked him if he noticed anything else about the car. Did it have its mirrors? And he said, as far as I know.
We take the position that had he not stopped that vehicle, could have been a very serious accident.
Could have been. But I drive an F-150 with a cap on the back and I can't see spit out of my window other than headlights at night. Dismissed. Good police work doesn't always end up with convictions.
What Judge Oakley applied here is called the fruit of the poisonous tree doctrine, established in Wong Sun v. United States in 1963. It builds directly on the exclusionary rule. Once a court finds the initial stop was unconstitutional, everything that followed, the arrest, the search, the drugs found in the purse, all of it gets thrown out. Not because the evidence wasn't real, because the government had no legal right to find it. This is why traffic stop law matters more than most people realize. Officers make split-second judgments on probable cause every day. Judge Oakley put it plainly himself. Good police work doesn't always end with convictions, But unconstitutional police work shouldn't end with them either. If you think the officers genuinely believed they had a legal reason to stop that car, does that change anything for you? Tell us in the comments.